literally just 2 minutes up the road from that Jedediah Smith campground is the Smith River Recreation Area, which is part of the Six Rivers National Forest. Now, the cool thing about the National Forest is that you can do dispersed camping there. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go up here into the Smith River area in the Six Rivers Forest, find a great campsite, spend the night there, and then we're literally just 20 minutes away, 15 to 20 minutes away from Redwood National Park in Jedediah Smith. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. So let's give it a try. Now, the Smith River was designated in 1990 as a wild and scenic river and is really a crown jewel in California. The waters are crystal clear, and it's the last undammed wild river in California, completely free-flowing from its origins all the way to the ocean. Now, just a few minutes up the road after entering the National Forest, you're going to look for South Fork Road. You're going to make a right-hand turn, and you're going to cross over the river in two spots. The first time you're going to cross over is going to be a small bridge on the middle fork of the Smith River. And then right around the corner, the next corner, you're going to cross over the second bridge, which is the South Fork of the Smith River, thus the name. Now, when you get to the second bridge, and you're going to come to a fork in the road. Now, if you go to the right, you'll see just how close you really are to Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park. You're only a couple of miles away from Stout Grove, which is right off of Howland Hills Road, which was featured in my California Redwoods adventure. So check that out if you want more information on it. But if you go to the left, that's South Fork Road, and you'll follow along the South Fork of the Smith River on a twisty-turny road right along the river. Breathtaking views on your way to find a perfect campsite. Okay, so here's another option for those of you out there who prefer to stay at campgrounds. The Six Rivers National Forest, as with many of the national forests, have several campgrounds to choose from. It's just a matter of going online, looking up to see what's available, what's out there, where they're located. And normally they're less expensive than the national parks and less crowded. Hey, look, there's one of those campgrounds now. So the Big Flat Campground is about a quarter mile up the road. And you can make the left down this road and go down in there, and it's a campground, and there's people, and there's pit toilets. But if you stay to the right and keep going, there's endless roads and lots of places to find on your own and explore with no people, and it's free. Dispersed camping. Okay, well, I've arrived at the campsite that I've decided to use. Nobody here. It's kind of nice. There's Hurdy-Gurdy Creek is just over that hill right here. I'm actually camped really close to the old South Kelsey Trail, which is a historic trail, and I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But right now, it's getting kind of late in the evening, and I want to get this camp set up before I run out of light, and I'm getting kind of hungry, so let's get to it. Finish my beer. Cold beer. From Redwood Curtain. No, not this time.
Find out about his childhood acting and start calling him Major Bambi. Here's your next question. As Bambi, the movie, proved, life isn't always kind to dear girls. And that was doubly true of the one that ran into Canadian explorer Francis Wharton way back when. Why? What happened? A, Wharton, who was toothless, killed the deer, made dentures out of its teeth, and then ate the deer with its own teeth.
Damn.
B, he desperately wanted a dog, so he forced it to learn to sit up and fetch. Or C, he married it.
Oh, man.
Wow, that's horrible.
Desperately wanted a dog. You can't get a dog, fool? You gotta train a deer? That sounds absurd. All right. I might actually go with B.
You're going to go with B, he desperately wanted the dog, so he forced it to learn to fetch?
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid it was actually A.
Oh, my
He was a
goodness.
tough old guy. Very terrible thing to eat an animal with its own teeth. But he did it.
That would have taught the Marine what badass is.
I know. That was literally the meanest thing ever done in Canada.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Just making some coffee here this morning. Pretty quiet, nobody here in my campsite. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of coffee, sit and relax this morning, and then we'll pack up and see how long it takes us to get over to Redwood National State Parks. I really need coffee in the mornings. All right, coffee's made. Let's go enjoy the morning. Well, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me in the camp. Now it's time to get packed up and head on over to Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park and explore the park. Thanks for coming along. Oh, and if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And please consider subscribing to the channel because I'll be having some more episodes out soon. And if you do, I'll see you then.